Doing things on live TV that live TV wasn't built to do, but we move on with Senator Bernie Sanders, who is now out of the Democratic presidential race. That news puts many of Sanders' loyal supporters in the Bay Area in a tough spot. KPIX 5's John Ramos got reaction today from some of them.
The campus of UC Berkeley, this stronghold of support for the Bernie Sanders campaign, is deserted these days. It almost feels symbolic of the announcement that was made today. The senator from Vermont said he saw no path to victory and ended his campaign saying he didn't want it to interfere with the important work required of Americans in this difficult hour.
It was pretty sad, I think, just because, he's he's a hero for a lot of us.
Amar Baiji is a Cal student living at home during the shelter-in-place. He says Sanders supporters were shocked at how other candidates dropping out of the race threw their support to Joe Biden, even though he was trailing in delegates at the time.
Honestly, we were a little bit angry just because, it was sort of, I think, the moderates coalescing together and kind of ganging up on us.
Steve Wolpert teaches political science at St. Mary's College and says that anger may be a problem for Biden if he struggles to get Sanders supporters to turn out for him in the general election.
And it makes it hard for them to wholeheartedly and enthusiastically support him, even though they want to defeat Trump as much as anyone else does in the Democratic Party. But they were never able to broaden their base beyond the roughly 30% or so of hardcore Sanders supporters.
But Cal student Sage Lanier thinks that kind of talk misses the point.
Bernie was not just a candidate, he was an idea.
She says Bernie supporters weren't just trying to elect a president. They were trying to change the world. And in a strange way, the coronavirus pandemic may help with that.
And we kept saying, we have to stop the system, we have to change it, and there was no way to do that. But literally society is shut down right now. There's no movement at all right now. So I think coming out of this pandemic in the next couple of months, there's a huge opportunity to say, we're not going back to the way things were, we're doing things differently forever now.
At UC Berkeley, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Bernie Sanders talking exclusively with Stephen Colbert tonight. And you can watch The Late Show on KPIX 5 right after the 11 o'clock news.